All right, guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over a coin called Stellar XLM, trading 11 cents. It's up about 4.8% today. I'm not going to go into the fundamentals of it right now. I suggest that you do that. And we're going to go over the technicals. Pay attention to this right here, the inflation, if you're going to hold the coin long term. It's been around for a while. It has a lot of followers, almost over 750,000. So it's a very, very popular coin, older coin. And we're going to see if what the technicals look like. So here it goes, guys. We're going to go over the technicals. Stellar, I'm going to tell you what I think is going on. Just to give you an overall view of it, of why I have it up like this. What a opportunity could be coming up, because I think it's doing an ending diagonal, contracting diagonal, which is good, which is actually really, really good. And if you're, so you see where it is right there, I actually have the trend line set up like that. Okay, so for classical technical analysis, they would call that a declining or a descending wedge, and it's going to go down in there and then probably pop out of there at some point. Okay, so this is a coin, just looking at the history of it, probably won't have much luck timing the bottom on something like this. It is just seems to have a history of liking to blast off. So here's the deal, guys. It's, in my opinion, I think it's a contracting leading diagonal that it's making. I could be wrong. I don't think it's expanding. The reason I say that, if you see these moves right here, okay, this first move was 4,000%, and this second move was about 10,000, 11,000%. And now it has a move right here that is about 2,500%. And then the next move, if I just equal that move, it'll probably go about 2,500% too, that it could do. So here's the thing. The reason why I'm going with a contracting diagonal like this, leading diagonal, is because this is smaller than this section over here. So it came up in a three-way move, corrected it like this in a three-way move from here to here, and it's going up and it's coming back down, and it's going to blast up on another leg like this, which I have right now about 1-to-1 to this leg. Okay, this last one was taller, so it could go up a little bit higher, you know. So I have, I don't want to say conservative targets, but I have, I think, realistic targets of about $1.86 possibly. So here's the deal. The reason I'm not counting this back here, you take a look at that. Most of you guys and my followers, my channel know this. You got to look for divergence on impulse moves. And if you pull out the RSI on this move right here, this is not an impulse move. You see that RSI to that peak to that peak. There's no divergence. That's a three-way move. This is what Stellar likes to do. Okay, so far in the beginning of its time, it likes to do three-way type moves. It could be a three-way move type in there. It depends on how you want to do that. But I got 5 out of it. So let's go back to the weekly. Check it out. So that's the overall. That's why I'm not counting that. And then the reason I have this as a three-wave is because this did not hit Fibonacci levels. It's this C wave is just a little bit bigger than this A wave, about 1.3 times the size of A wave. So it went up on an A, came back down, boom. Okay, correction. It's going up on an A, correct that, boom. Okay, that's likely what I think is going to be happening. And then come over here, do a correction, and then boom, for one, probably one final one over here, small one. In my opinion, we will see. We will see. I'll keep this video up, see if I'm right. So here's the deal with this. Up on the A, coming back to correct that. So let's check out the RSI, and you can see nice and deep on the RSI right there. Nice and deep. Okay, so it's getting ready with that information, and then the ascending wedge or ending diagonal. That's very, very bullish for this coin, guys. That's bullish. It's showing signs that it's going to be becoming bullish soon, possibly. Okay. So I'll show you what the move that it did. Just a simple zigzag. This is A, down here for A, up for B, and then this is a descending diagonal that I'm going to put like that. So with the ending diagonal, they have to be zigzag. So you can see here's a zigzag here, A, B, C, zigzag, zigzag for the 2, zigzag for the 3. Here's the zigzag for the 4. And then it's in the midst of a 5, which also is a diagonal 2. So here's the end of the 4. There's the 3, and here's the 4. Okay. Also, too, to let you know, the first wave is longer than the third wave, and the third wave will be longer than the 5th wave. And it's doing the same thing in here too. So it's actually one within another, okay, at a lower sequence, in my opinion. So here's the 4th wave. Here's wave 1, 2, 3, and it's going up to do the 4, and then coming down for a 5. Now there's a couple options. It might not be done. Let you guys know, it might not be done. So for example, this could become, this over here could move like, maybe like that, and the 5 will come down here. So this could all be like a flat type move, and it'll come down here. As long as that third wave is no longer than this first wave right here. It's got to be shorter. So that's 33%. And then this right here will be, it's already at 24. So it can do that. It can do something. You want to be aware of that, because this could be a like an ABC move in here, guys, like this. This could be A, B, C. And this is the wave correction, and then back down for that third wave like that. So I wanted you guys to be aware of that. My target areas for something like this to finally finish it up is 0.097 to 0.0906. More or less in that area is where I would start looking for this. Now, this is the area I would look for it. You want to be careful with something with a coin like this, just because it has a tendency just want to just blast out of there. Okay, so it looks really good. It has a lot of bullishness to it, just based off this move that it's making, and then down there in the RSI for this coin, guys. And it's going to blast up onto a C leg. And like I said, the C leg is right there from, you know, the 10 cents basically to from about 9 cents, 10 cents, something like that, to about 2,100% if it does that. And you have to realize too that this could extend pretty easy, guys. It's going to depend on how bullish, obviously, it is and the crypto markets are. But there's no doubt about it. This coin's telling me that it's coming down to finish something, and it's either going to do a nice bounce in here to correct it. That's a bearish count. And I just don't see this coin doing it. It's setting up for a nice blast off, guys. It could do that. It could bounce on an X wave and swing back down. That would be the bearish count. It just does not seem like it's going to be doing that. Does not at all, guys. Just my take on it. You want to be aware of that. So, I mean, even then, it'll blast 50% of that, probably pretty easy, I would say. It would take it a while. Something like that, 24 cents up to about 30 cents from the 10 cents, 270%. It would stop there and then swing back down. And that would be the bearish count. The bullish count, it's going to go up to possibly about $1.82. And then I have as high as $3.77. I wouldn't count on the higher numbers, but this is going to come down, and probably whenever it's ready to go, you're going to probably see it in here for a little bit. And the next thing you know, it'll be up here at like 45 cents. Some people will be like, oh, should I buy Stellar? And the next thing you know, it's up here at like 45 cents. That's probably what's going to happen with a coin like this, in my opinion, guys. So, and then at the end of it, this will be the move. This will be the move for Stellar, guys. It'll be like this. This will be the 1. This is the 2. This will be the 3. This a 4 like that, and then a 5, something like that. Okay. So that to me seems reasonable. Okay, now just to let you guys know, there's going to be some people with some different counts, and I already checked into it where it doesn't make sense, because this is a lower sequence 1-2. So if you want to call it a 1-2, so they might say this is a 1-2, and it's going to be going into a lower sequence wave 3. I don't think so, guys, just because it's not going to make sense with this back here, and then you can't call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, because that's a 3-wave move. And, that's a 3-wave move back there. You can't count that as an impulse, in my opinion. It's a, and then, a 3-wave, here's an impulse like that, and then boom. Okay. So here's the thing. I've said before, on leading diagonals, not ending diagonals, leading diagonals, they can be impulses or they can be zigzags. So in this case, it's zigzag up. Okay. Zigzag. And this will be a zigzag too, like this, when it's complete. Just like this. Boom. Okay. That's pretty much all I got for Stellar, guys. That's what I'd be looking for. It's coming down. It's got bullishness to it, just on the shape, what classical technical analysis would call ascending wedge. It's a leading ending diagonal, or not a leading. It's a contracting diagonal going down in there, and it's just getting squeezed together. Get ready and to pop out of there. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, that's the end of my video of XLM. If you haven't done so, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.